Today, I'll share with you how to make wine glass charms using beads in 2 easy ways. We'll turn a simple wine glass from drab to fab. Join me as we do this. Welcome back, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Juliet Migwe, and on this channel I share with you tips and ideas on how to make your very own easy and affordable home decor. We reuse, make over, upcycle old furniture, household items, gifts you may have received from your friends and family and you didn't know what to do with them, second-hand pieces from garage sales, Gikomba or Amtush near you. I also share my own life hacks and quick tips on how I use things at home and in my own life. If today is your first time, please press the notification button and subscribe, and you will receive a notification for my next video. Everything we use on this video will be linked in the description below. Let me show you what we need to make this beautiful wine charm. For these wine glass charms, we will need gloves. First of all, because we're using some wire, we will have the wire and coiled, and I'll explain to you why. Because they come straight, but I coiled it using this chopstick, or you can use anything round. And we'll use this wire pliers and clippers and twisters. All of them, they are really helpful. If you can get some, that would be really helpful. But you can also use a normal plier and try to use your fingers, but you might break your nails, ladies, or hurt yourself. And that's why I have the gloves. And then we will use beads. And we will use all the different types of beads. We will also need to use a tape measure or a ruler to measure that your wire is 25 centimeters when you begin. This second one is quick and easy. We'll use a hoop. This, I told you, we recycle, and this was an old earring, but you can find them in the shops. You can sometimes find these ones in the shop. They are thicker and wider, so you will need beads that have bigger holes, like the African wooden beads, so that you can use this type, because the small ones, as you can see, cannot go through. But I just wanted to show you that there are many options, and you can go to a jewelry making shop and you can find these hoops that we used before they are added anything to it. We'll also need a charm. We have a small brass charm there, and we'll have a selection of beads. These will be the easiest, quick, like this. So join me as I show you how. Like me, I hope some of you are looking forward to dinners and going out for events. And one of the ways we can hope today is try have those dinners in our own homes before that time. And also, as we look forward to hosting or visiting others, while we're together, let's make some things that will make our next dining experience, add some, spruce up our next experience. And so in your comments below, tell me, what is the thing you're really looking forward to after this lockdown? I know some people it's total lockdown, others it's city to city, others it's totally no work. For us, it's not going out after, right now, not going out after 6 to 8 in the morning, after 8 to 6 in the morning, but no, kids can't go out at all below 12. So we are with the kids at home, and most of the time, and they are also getting tired and also bored. So I'm looking forward to my kids being able to go out there and having fun. So let's start with, I told you, the very simple one. This small charm This is so easy. You can do it anywhere, anytime. And tip, they are interchangeable. You can change with a theme. You can add color. For whatever dinners you have, you can change as often as you want. So this one would be an inexpensive way of changing up your wine glasses. Ladies, the other use for this is as you go out, we want you to be safe. So pick the beads and organize them. Sorry, try organize them. Ladies, I'm getting back to you. Try put interesting colors together so that you can see a difference. As you can see. Ladies, I was saying let's try keep safe. And one of the ways, another tip, one of the ways we can use this wine charms is when we go out and you're not sure your drink is your drink, have these wine charms and put it around your wine glass so that you are sure that the drink you're drinking is the one you ordered. It is as simple as that. A cute, pretty beaded charm with a charm, selection of beads, and now all you need to do is put it around your glass and it will look like that. So imagine a table or an event or dinner with colorful beads, different beads. All you need to make sure is that the wire you pick is narrow enough for the beads or the beads are wide enough for the wire. So that's one. Let me add this other type. They're similar but different colors. This one has a colorful bead to it, so you can do different colors. And turning this wine glass, this simple wine glass, has gotten some color. So imagine this with some napkin rings or some napkins, table napkins for your dining table. In the description below, I will put the links to my videos showing you how to make napkin rings and napkins to spruce up your dining experience, or in the card above. So that's one way of doing it. The other method is using the coil wire for the stem. So this will be a coil around the stem to go around the stem. I found it that it's easier to first have this coiled than coil after. So you should have therefore you should have a wire that's 25 centimeters long, and then you curl it around like this, around a wood or something, this like this, my chopstick or anything else that's round that gives it the curl effect. But we've already done that. If someone else knows how an easier way of doing it, please put down in the comments below. And the rest of you, as you keep watching, please let me know, what is it you're looking forward to after this lockdown? What is it you can't stay without? So I'm going to begin by first putting this charm at the end. I'm going to put this charm at the end, twist it, so that as I was telling you, you need to wear gloves. Okay, I'm not wearing gloves. I'm preaching water and drinking wine. Was it? I'm drinking wine and preaching water. And it doesn't have to be too twisted, because you can always change them if you want to change. But for this kind, I think it's easier to just keep them as one type. I guess it wasn't too sharp that I needed to wear to wear gloves, thank God. Otherwise, so my charm is in. And I was putting the charm first so that now we start putting in the beadwork. I think one of the things I keep saying I'm going to do is visit Masai Market to see how they do all that beadwork, how they do it so fast and in so many. So I'm just trying to put a selection of beads to sort of make a design, and you can use whatever color. So if it's for Christmas, hey, you use the reds. So Christmas beadwork, or for next, you know, like the next for coming Christmas. And I'm looking forward to celebrating after all these things that we've not had a chance to celebrate. I'll show you how to make the charm rings or the wine glass charms for Christmas, you know, the beadwork. So the tough thing with having the wire already coiled is taking them around the corner, but because they are the right size, they keep going, they keep going. And tell us, as you tell us how the lockdown looks for you, tell us where in the world you're from. Please write in the comments section below and let us know where you're surviving this pandemic, or is it thriving this pandemic from. COVID-19, I tell you, as others call it Miss Rona, I don't even think Miss, it deserves the word Miss, but Miss is pretty. And so for you misses out there, Miss, I mean Miss not married, don't wait to do these dinners when you're married or you have someone in your life. Do it right now in your home for yourself. You know, do the setup. You know, this is when you practice and when you enjoy. You thrive now, even before Mr. comes, yeah? And the rest of us, let's do this at home with our kids. Let's try do those dinners, sit down dinners, or, you know, that mummy's, the way we used to keep that, for those of us who are Kenyans, there's a way, oh, sorry, 1 minute. We need to twist this now to close off the edge. Look, people, it looks so pretty. Yeah, we used to have those, turn it around, we used to have those dishes that we just, I don't know if it's just Kenyan or it's all Africans. We used to have those dishes that were just for the guests. The rest of us would only see them at Christmas. Now we will not do it like that in this generation. Enjoy it today. Enjoy it with your family today. Enjoy alone or with just your roommates. Make some dinners and have fun. Love yourself now. Enjoy now, you know. And let's see how this has turned out. Right, it looks so pretty. The good thing is, as we've said, you can interchange this as often as you need to. And I'll show you what by interchange, with this type, I'll show you what interchange I mean. It would be very tedious to do the interchange, like to interchange the bead. And then we're going to sniff up this edge. What I mean is, as you can see, ta-da, we're going to put this on our glass. We'll just twist it around our glass with the charm part at the bottom. Let me do it when it's down. Safety first. You don't want something breaking. As you can see, it's so easy. You just twist it around it. You just twist it, twist it. Oh, so printing. Look at that. The charm at the bottom, the coil, different colors. For example, if you had a red or a colors that pop, but I think it's because it's against the blue. That's against this blue. Let me put it aside, and then you see it closer. And here are our two charms, and we said you can interchange this by changing the beads. For this, what I would mean by interchange is interchange the charm itself, the full charm, for different occasions. Have some that are red for Christmas, or green, or a blue or gold, you know. Some people do blue for Christmas, you know, this bright aqua blue, or silver. Just change them as you need them. You can use them for a wedding, for an event. Please enjoy, have those dinners. And if you found I've added value to you today, please press the notification button and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Please keep safe, enjoy those dinners even before the pandemic is over. Bye bye.